Frankie Paradiso here, and it's high time for a song about a great American movie star, writer, and, vaudeville artist, singer, and a very brave woman fighting practically all the censors in the United States of the 20s and 30s and beyond. Mae West. I was fortunate enough to meet her on a trip to London when I was only 17. She was in her late 80s probably. Well, she still looked as fresh as a daisy, probably because of her very healthy lifestyle. Lots of boyfriends, no cigarettes or liquor. Very different from other leading ladies in Hollywood. She had already made quite a career for herself in the theatre, coming from vaudeville from the age of 5, I think. She was already quite the singer. When I saw her in London, I found out that she was actually of Dutch descent, because she talked to me in my mother tongue, and denying all the rumours that her mother had been a Bavarian Jewess, and her grandfather actually of African-American descent. Those were all lies for publicity's sake, apparently. And she proved her point by presenting me with these nice kind of clogs. Not real wooden clogs, but ones she could carry around with her tiny, sexy feet, if you can see. I've kept them as a keepsake. She also told me a funny story. She'd recorded a song that was made famous by The Doors. Jim Morrison, an icon of the late 60s, died very young, recorded Light My Fire, and she liked the song, she liked the lyrics, and she didn't think much of Jim because he was practically always inebriated, as she called it, in her fancy way, always drunk under the table, and so that's not where she expected her men to be. And one night he'd taken some Dutch courage and entered her boudoir, and she was kind of half asleep, wearing a wig with lots of microphones and stuff inside, you know, she used for her movies, so she would not forget her lines. And it was half dark. She had problems with her eyesight anyway, so she kind of fondled his hair, and she thought it was Beulah, one of her most loyal servants. In one of her movies she says, "Beulah, peel me a grape." And she thought it was her, because the same kind of curly shoulder-length hair. And so she said, "Beulah, lay off of that Jack Daniels." And so he just ran away. He couldn't take this kind of joke. So here's to you, Mae West. I'm going to sing you a song, Mae West Blues. The intro is from one of her best movies. She Done Him Wrong. A Guy What Takes His Time. you tell me, Mr. Breen, where her witty punchlines go? the best one she'd ever preened. Now she's all forlorn. Let her review her script once more. Don't touch her wisecracks, and just make sure that cry will give her last galore. Encore. Oh, won't you show me Tinseltown? What exactly made you frown? Your rigid coat ruffled her feather. Now she's at the end of a tether. Her aim's been just to entertain, so I scrutinize and put the blame on a vaudeville star, a glamorous dame. Where has your sense of humor gone? All she did was shape her desire on the stage and the silver screen, yeah. Those PRISSIES pushed her into QUAGMIRE. Don't mistake her for another has been. Lashes for Vegas made her come back surrounded by Tarzans. Her charisma might be captured by Degas. Her cheeks and lips as sweet as marzipan. You're keen to reveal her ambition, why don't you come up and see her sometime? Her wit's bound to cause some titillation. She'll be your Nickelodeon her dime. All she did was shape her desire on the stage and the silver screen. Now let her critics moan and wow admire, 'cause she happens to be the grandest diva Broadway and Hollywood have ever seen. I wonder why my Witty's punchline's gone. Yeah, I wonder where my Witty's punchline gone. What's left of my script will make all my real fans yawn. I wonder where my witty punchline's gone. I wonder where my witty punchline's gone. What's left of my script will make all my real fans yawn. Yeah, I'm leaving town, please don't spread the news. I'm leaving town, please don't spread the news. Yeah, I guess it must be those melancholic Mae West blues. Yeah, I'm leaving town, please don't spread the news. Oh. I'm leaving town, please don't spread the news, 'cause it must be these melancholic Mae West blues. Da ba ba, dee da dee da dee da doo, dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da, dee da ba dee ba dee da. By way of an encore, as usual, a song Mae West taught me. It's she got it from a, I think, Northumberland song, an album she mentioned to me. Never really found Northumberland Forever, very old folk song, The Mole Catcher's Trap, and she made it her own, so to speak. It's a cautionary tale from Sacramento, all the way from Manchester originally. The Mole Catcher's Trap. Here's to you, Mae. Sacramento, right next to saloon, there lived a mole catcher, no glamorous room. So it's low till I day, low till I day, a little I, low till I day. Now he goes a mole catching from morning till night. The young gambler comes to play cards with his wife. So it's low till I day, low till I day, a little I, low till I day. And the cunning mole catcher spotted that playful dude, and hid in the cupboard to spy on games far too rude. But it's low till I day, low till I day, a little I, low till I day. Now where is your husband, good woman, I pray? He's gone a mole catching for most of the day. It's low till I day, low till I day, a little I, low till I day. She rushed upstairs and he followed her sign. The crafty mole catcher crept close up behind. Just as the young fellow was about to have his fun, the mole catcher trapped him right fast by his rump. The trap had bit tight and he laughed at the sight, yelling, "Here's the biggest mole ever caught in me life. I'll make you pay dear for the ploughing of me land, and the dough it will cost you no less than 10 grand. Very well," says the card sharp, "the money I don't mind. It only works out at a nickel per grind. It's low till I day, low till I day, a little I, low till I day. So come all you gamblers, don't play with your life. Keep your eyes in your pocket and lay off of my wife. As long as you lads always mind what you're at, you'll never get caught in my mole catcher's trap. It's low till I day, low till I day, a little I, low